So, can love and vengeance coexist? Is something that I have been often asked, and I've also lived with this. While I am a being that operates purely out of love, I have also been betrayed time and again, where I had every possible right to seek vengeance. However, I chose forgiveness every single time. Now, when I say forgiveness, what does that mean? Does it mean, oh, it's okay if you've hurt me? Or is it saying, I don't care, you just go your way? Actually, it's none of that. Forgiveness for me truly meant of expressing everything that I was feeling and then letting go, saying, from this point onwards, it does not matter. It does not affect. You know, Now, the way I look at vengeance or revenge is that where you're consciously making an effort to hurt the other side. Now, that's something I could never do. I don't have that bone in me to hurt someone that I have once loved. Because for me, love does not, um, love is not a button that you can switch on and off. Love is an experience you share with another. So I never tried to replace the love with anger because both of them have their own place in my life. While the love that I have shared is true, the anger I feel towards them for the betrayal is also true. You know, I cannot deny either or. So for me, it was choosing to honor the love that I had invested over the anger I feel, because the anger that I feel is because of their actions. So I don't need to sit with that anger because it's not on me to resolve that. It's on them to find the redemption for what they did to me. Having said that, I am also someone who is not afraid of beating someone blue and black if they are really inducing violence. So I am not afraid of either defending myself or another being who's just being bullied or getting subjected to violence. So I think I hear a lot of dilemma when people who are soft and kind and who believe in love are getting treated as doormats for their empathy, because they really don't know how to create that difference between love and anger as an emotion. You know, when you are enraged by situations, you're bound to express. It's like, imagine you've committed your 5 years to someone. You've been there building a castle in the sand with them, thinking that it's for life. And then suddenly, one fine day, that individual feels and realizes that they have found someone better, and someone who is also approved by the family. I don't know how else I was expected to feel. Of course, I was hurt. Of course, there was so much of anger and the hurt, everything, and the more I sat with it and the more dejected I felt, I did have a moment of vengeance. That I said, no, you can't do this to me. You can't just suddenly get up and walk out. I have given you 5 years of my life. How could you do this to me? I had to ask those questions. And that was the time why when I was labeled as the weak, dependent, and so many other names, insecure or daddy issues, and I don't know what not. And I kept wondering, I kept gaslighting myself for a very long time, thinking that, oh, maybe I was at fault. But no, there came a point when I was like, why do I have to take that responsibility? I'm a human who experiences everything, who feels everything, who believes in everything. And someone who, someone decides to change that experience, I am bound to feel this way. So I am not going to hide behind saying that, oh no, everything was all right and I was supposed to just let that person go. No, it doesn't work like that. We are meant to process, we are meant to experience everything that we are experiencing. You know, we don't have to hide behind, oh, everything is all right. No, you got to experience it and then choose how much value do you want to give those experiences in your life, because some experiences will define how you see things, how you perceive things, and there'll be some experiences which are just, you know, not so significant to sit with you for the rest of your life. So yeah, the way I see it, love and anger can coexist, but love and vengeance cannot. This one conversation is way more layered and deeper, and that's the reason why all these pauses, because I also want to talk about what love is not. You know, we all probably, I guess, know what love is, but rarely do we know what love is not. We all know what anger is, but we don't know what anger is not. We know what vengeance is, but we do not know what vengeance is not. So, I do want to talk about those things in detail, at depth, maybe one conversation at a time, but we need to start questioning every definition that we know before we question about their existence in our lives. So, yeah, that's what I thought I'll share with you all. As always, my videos are not scripted, they are raw and as honest as I could get for now. I know there is so much more that I want to talk about, there is so much more that I want to share. But at the same time, I also have to be mindful and respectful of the privacy and dignity and sanctity of other beings, other individuals who have been part of my life. Um, so yeah, I with time I will talk about so many more experiences that have helped me to see these definitions in a very different light. So yeah, I hope you're enjoying these small little videos, short little videos, and I hope to see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye bye.